Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for another watch along. Yeah, I'm late by great amount of time, but hopefully you guys are doing well. Manchester City versus Southampton in the FA Cup semi-final. Let me just show you guys the lineup. I think Pepper may rotate. I don't know. Sitaki kuleta the negative energy. Nisiporoga nitadeda mi. Watu wenye mnasikizanga Kenyan rap mnajua hivyo. Mnajua hiyo ngoma. Anyway, Trafford back in goal. 8-0 after a somewhat decent game against Burnley. He played for 60 to 65 minutes. And then Ake John Stones, where I'm slightly worried about that partnership in terms of pace in behind that Southampton might have. And then our right back for the season, Matheus Nunes, holding it down on the right back position. And then, kutoka hapo kwenda mbele, everyone else is starting their first game for Man City in a while, apart from Chucky. Hao wengine wote, Marmoush hajacheza in a minute, Reinders hajacheza since January, I think. Ama sijui ni hajaanza, I mean, Foden, we know his ups and downs. Kovacic amerudi from injury. Gonzalez imekuwa kama maybe 4 games before he started, so I'm looking at these players nikisema, if you are a player mwenye uko hapo kwa Man City leo and you want to break into the first 11, if you want to break into the first 11, today is the day una perform vizuri. I bado siko convinced about the first 11 enye tumekuwa tukiona against Arsenal in the Carabao. I'm okay with it, but siko convinced bado iko maximum at our best ever. So I'm still holding on to the fact that maybe kuko na 1 or 2 changes zenye zinaweza kuwa made. But swali ni nani tunatoa kwa hiyo team tuweke hapa. But Foden bro, Foden. Please, leo ni siku yako Foden. Haaland hajaanza. Haaland ako kwa bench I think. Wacha niangalie Reddit Soccer. Nataka kuona, sijawatch game ya Barcelona. So I'm doing what? I'm doing what? I'm looking at the highlights. I was working on something and ilikuwa inahitaji a lot of attention. So I had to sacrifice my beauty for Barcelona against Getafe. Getafe is one of the most haram teams hapa. Kinski ameokoa bana Tottenham. Tottenham wamewin aji. Guys, Wolves, come here man. Come here Wolves man. What are you guys doing in terms of the relegation battle Wolves? Kazi ya Wolves ina want to make everything interesting. Sasa leo wameacha Spurs win. Feeling a bit hot. Maybe I should turn on the fan or something. But I know you understand what I mean. Kazi ya Wolves inawa ku make everything interesting, even in times when you don't want things to be interesting. Leo kazi ya Wolves ilikuwa tu a draw na Spurs. Game imeanza. Chezo umeanza hapa, Man City rocking the blue. And then Southampton with their yellow kit. Craig Pawson ndio referee leo. We are underway. Ake. John Stones ndio captain. They will be looking to get a good start. Ala, nini mbaya na Ulise? Why is this doing such things? Is this real ama is this AI? Guys, is this serious ama is this AI? Whatever I'm seeing on the screen right now. Angalieni Ulise. Maybe I'm losing, I'm tripping or something. Acha niwapatie Reddit feed. What is Ulise doing, bro? What the fuck is Ulise doing, man? Hiyo si good show. I don't think that's a good. No matter what happens. That's not a good what? A good. I'm hoping it's a me after Spurs won. Yeah. This is me after Spurs won. I don't know what he's doing there. Ama what he thinks he's doing. Ama what kind of message he's communicating there. Sijui what Olise is doing. Perhaps maybe we are lacking context. Yo, we are winning or what? We are winning this one. We should win. We should win. That is the best way to put things. We should win. Big up yourself for tuning in. We should win against Southampton. No jokes about it. It doesn't matter whether this is our team B, team A. We should be able to handle the business against them tonight. But we all know how typical Man City can get when it comes to such occasions. Hopefully, we'll only remember this as a win a couple of years down the line. But today, tonight, we should be able to win against them. We should be. I'm looking at Foden, expecting him to play well. I'm also looking at Foden. I'm expecting him to have a good performance, because it has been a minute since the last time we saw him handle the business for Man City, you know. But I'm also concerned about the John Stones and Ake partnership in terms of. I know we've been watching Husanov and Dia and Gehi for a minute, and they are so good when it comes to recovery runs, especially Husanov. But at the same time, I'm expecting Trafford. I think Husanov and Gehi is very good, considering how poor Donnarumma is when it comes to being a sweeper keeper. So Husanov always bails him out. So I'm looking at Trafford, considering that John Stones and Ake ain't the fastest. So I'm looking at him, expecting him to be alert as the sweeper keeper tonight. Everyone behind the ball for Southampton. Everyone is behind the ball. Nunes. I think Nunes and Chaki are the only players that started the game against Burnley and have started today. But you know the most is it controversial? The most what shocking thing is Nunes has significantly improved as our right back. Draw in City. Are we hate watching on Arsenal? Should we have the Arsenal game on the second screen? I think so. But let me just watch the Barcelona highlights. I didn't get a chance to watch the game. But we are hate watching. I believe we are all hate watching Arsenal. It's going to be wonderful. But you know, the worst thing is when everyone is expecting them to have a very difficult game against Marmoush. Reinders! Ah, man. Offside. It wouldn't have counted. I'm saying when everyone is expecting Arsenal to struggle against Newcastle, today they might go on to have one of the easiest games they've had in a minute. Maybe Marmoush. Reinders. That's a good save by the Southampton goalkeeper. That's a good save. First goal for Barcelona. Acha tuone venye ili unfold. Getafe attacking with the high line walikuwa offside. Kwani highlight ni mrefu aje? Highlight ni 30 seconds ama 40. Fermin Lopez in through, slides it in easily. Good finish by the young man. Good finish by Fermin. Good finish by Fermin Lopez. Chatuone the second goal and Rashford will score in the 74th minute. Ake faster. Nice one, Foden. Pick the ball, drive. Nice one. Rashford went 1-on-1 and he handled the business. Msianje miss from there would have been very disappointed in him. Kovacic. Man, Spurs wanaweza ponea, man. We want Spurs to be relegated, man. But that means nani? That means hebu angalieni hii chart yenye iko on the table sahi. Hii ni projection of what might happen. So hii ni match, this is the next match week. That is match week 35. So we are hoping Leeds to win. Ama? Hii chart inakaa zenye ni red ni zenye wamewin, si ndio? L ama? Okay, see, understand the chart. Maybe someone else can explain it to me. Spurs should be relegated. It's going to be one of the best moments of the season when Spurs get relegated. But sasa zile games zenye naona kama wange lose leo. Kama wange lose leo ingekuwa better sana. Sasa the fact that wamepata hizo 3 points zinaweza kuwa very vital. Nani yeye ana dribble huko juu kama fala? Ni Foden. Man, Foden acha mchezo bana. Foden ameisha ni. Ai. Liverpool 3-1 against Palace. Foden anacheza position gani? And then hii gimmick ya Foden na Chaki hapana. You can only use if you wakicheza wote wawili pamoja, it's worse than wakicheza separately. I remember last year nilimake your statement and I'm still holding to it. Sijaona hata game hata moja yenye wamecheza wote wawili pamoja yenye imekuwa poa. They keep getting in each other's way, one affects the other, and by doing so they both end up being so poor in that game. Okay, man. What the No penalty, bro. Hiyo si penalty. Goal kick. Sijui yake what he's doing hapo. He's just messing around with the ball. Trying to be smart. The counter is on for Southampton, bro. Mamouche, man. Offside. Banana hesitate. Ana hesitate sana Marmouche. Doesn't matter whether ni offside or not. Hey, ame hesitate to the point that defender amemfikia, man. What the hell? Oh, you are ranting about Spurs. But they're only 2 points behind West Ham. I think West Ham will give in. I think West Ham will give in. I just think Spurs wataponea tu kidogo to they'll end up 17th. Hizo fixtures za West Ham ni ngumu. And the fact that Spurs wamepata win leo itawapatia momentum in terms of going for the other games, some attacking in the other games. Hatari Southampton, hatari golazo, offside. Nimwambie defense partnership ya Ake na John Stones, it's dead. 2026 bado we are relying on Ake and John Stones, msee. Ah! He's offside, yes, but hey, wanapatik. Ona venye wanafunguliwa. Ake hezi fikia huyo player, msee. In big 2026. No, man. Game itakuwa ngumu hatutani. Inaweza enda hadi extra time. Hii venye naiona hii game. Hii team yenye na hii first 11 you can tell they are not used to playing with each other. I'm hoping how see if we qualify for the final, how they won't even make it into the starting 11, how players wako kwa uwanja sai. I'm really hoping so. Raya, Hinkapia, Gabriel, Saliba, White, Rice, Zubimendi, Madueke, Odegaard, Eze, Havertz. So amerudia jamako. Arteta is such a criminal. He is such a criminal. You can tell Arteta anakwanga ule mse mwenye anataka watu waamini he's smart enough. He's that kind of a person. Do the fact that ana repeat through the same starting 11 enye alieka against Man City, it's like he's saying, let me show you, hiyo siku against Man City, our team did so well, it's just that they were unlucky, so I will play the same team. The only difference ni ametoa Ben White, ametoa Mosquera, ameweka Ben White. So to him, the fact that he has gone for the same lineup inamaanisha the previous game ilikuwa poa. Sawa? But yeah, he's a very ni one of the coaches wenye mi siwezi taka hata akaribia club yangu at any time. I will never want him to be my manager because I know him. Akona hiyo kitu ya he wants everyone to believe he is good enough. Unajua kuna ile you believe you're good enough when you're making certain decisions, but kuna ile ya I'm going to prove to everyone I'm good enough. Sasa hii inakuanga na blunders mingi sana. So the fact that anarudia the same lineup, maybe itatana out well washinde Newcastle 4-1 and I'll be the fool. But hiyo point haita move. Stonzi, Nico, Kovacic, Aït-Nouri. He wants everyone to believe hiyo game when walicheza against Man City, his team did well, but they were unlucky. Na ndio maana unaona ameanzisha tu the same team. Mani team ni shamboli. Wow. 15 minutes in, ni kama we are seeing Man City sijui wanafanya nini. Bench iko na nani? Donnarumma, Husanov, Gehi, Nico Riley, Rico Lewis, Haaland, Jeremy Doku, Savinho. Okay. The only hope we have ni things zisigo south. But hii lineup enye on the field, I don't think ati nanibamba ati it's over, it's Arsenal versus Newcastle. Ama to watch Bayern Munich women's versus Barcelona women's. Galia Marmush fala. So unaweza ona ujamaa amerust sana. Bruno G anapata chance hapa against Arsenal na ana fumble pia yeye. Ayo ni chance Bruno. Hit the target at least Bruno Guimaraes. Hit the target at least. At least hit the target Bruno G. Hit the target at least Bruno G. At least. Nani aliendanga wapi? Voltamada? Voltamada, where the hell did bro go to? Voltamada aliendanga wapi? Jamaa hajakuwa akicheza. Alicheza 4 minutes against Bournemouth, 6 minutes against Palace. And then ama kuna injuries. Na achezangi full 90 minutes. Southampton fans wako in attendance kwa wingi. Everywhere in the Wembley Stadium, unaona Kovacic, Skumanduki. Umedrift sana Kova. I think ameshoot na amecross at the same time, which is very odd. The pass was on Kovacic. Amekuwa caught in between shooting and nini. Shooting and crossing. Angekata tu hiyo ball huko chini Marmush tap in. Or so we think so. Corner for Arsenal. Southampton watatusukuma though. Wakipata bao moja najua wanaenda ni venye hata hawezi eka defenders wote. Wa make 10 substitutes defenders. So we have to be very very careful of them. We need to score the first goal. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We have to score the first goal. We have to score the first goal tonight. There is no doubt about that. And I think you need the same message for everyone playing. Man City is going to play against in the remaining games this season. First goal we have to. We have to score the first goal. Madueke ni left-footed. What happened to my left-footed players? Left-footed tulikuanga na wase kama Messi, Maradona. What happened to my left-footed ballers? Na jamaa anasumbua Nunes huko juu. Kuna jamaa anasumbua Nunes huko juu sana. Kuna kajamaa kanasumbua Nunes huko juu sana. Sijui huyu nani anasumbua. Kuna jamaa anasumbua Nunes sana huko juu. Nunes ako wapi? Huyu jamaa anaitwa nani? Sienza. Sienza anasumbua Nunes sana. Unaweza ona tu Man City hakuna mtu wa kuweka. Eze amescore for Arsenal. Eze amescore for Arsenal. Eze scores for Arsenal, man. Let me listen to some music to sasa. Nisaidie watch your game ya Arsenal. Aya, inaletwa ndani Southampton, ndefu wanatoa hapa. Faul ingine man, Chaki. Aya, set piece. Toa set piece. Marmush kanyaga. Twende counter. Huyu jamaa kwani walituuzia mtu mwenye amevunjika. Bana, usi Marmush mwenye alikuwa anacheza Frankfurt bana. Hakai kama he can do anything. Kudribble, kukimbia na ball ni shida. Hizi ni gani bana? Reinders doing nothing. Foden doing nothing. Marmoush, he keeps falling down. Na kina nani waliekwa wacheze game? Hiyo si foul ref. Hiyo ni foul wapi? Toka hapa. Huyu jamaa ako chini already before hata aguzu. Hiyo inapeanwa kama foul aji. Ai? Another set piece for Southampton. Toa ball! Toa ball! Ball ishatoka nje. Taki. Haiwezi. Hii formation yenye tunacheza nayo haiwezi work. Especially against a team that is sitting deep. Hapana, haita work. Because Foden na Chaki wote wawili wana drop back. Ama wana drop deep ndio wakuja wakue in contact with the ball. Hii inamaanisha Marmoush most of the times anabaki pale mbele akiwa peke yake. So hata chance kufikisha ball hapo mwisho already it's a struggle. It's already a struggle for him kumfikishia bola hapo mbele. I don't know kama, na nimeona a few especially last year kuna games zenye Pep alikuwa anajaribu kufanya the same thing for 3 or 4 games, kuchezesha Chaki na Foden pamoja na I work. haiworked juu wote wawili they want to drop in wakue around the ball, inaacha Marmush pale mbele akiwa peke yake, so we are just moving the ball around him, inaenda huko side ya right wing, inarudi side ya chini. We need to have a player mwingine mwenye ako hapo, naona Foden na tunajua Reinders pia si ati yako na the best first touch, so ball ikimpata hapo mbele next to Marmush, wote wawili they don't have a good first touch, they need a lot of time and space on the ball, so wanashindwa kuact quickly. So the only hope yenye tuko nao hapa against Southampton is either we change the formation ama we hit them on the transition, na bao wenye Man City watapata itakuwa from that, after changing the formation on the transition ama a mistake from the Southampton guys. Naona sasa tuna rely on our width from Aït-Nouri na from Nunes, which leaves Ake and John Stones nyuma, na tunajua they are not good when it comes to recovering runs. So in short hakuna kitu yenye inawaki na wawe. I don't know why amechoose kuanzisha Foden na Chaki in the same game. Tunaona hakuna anyone to pass the ball to. Reinders of course haezi saidia in deep kwa sababu is not the most creative, so ball inashinda tu hapa na Nico Gonzalez, Kovacic na Ake. It's just the same gimmick too, over and over. Kovacic, angalia Marmush, nimwambia Marmush kufinish is a problem. If he's not playing against Newcastle, he struggles sana. Newcastle nao wameconcede bao ya kishenzi sana, wameconcede bao ya kiupuzi sana. Hiyo bao enye Eze amescore, it's one of ni kama hawajui yeye anaweza shoot from distance, so wanamwachia space in behind the ball, nini. Reinders anajaribu overhead kick. There's no one to pass the ball to apart from backwards for Man City, that is. Naona Reinders first touch yake, it's not the best. Same thing with Marmush, meaning even if we create those chances in between the spaces, both of them are going to struggle so much in terms of even controlling the ball. Aït-Nouri doing so well on the ref. How many fouls on Aït-Nouri, referee? Faster Kovacic. We just need to get to halftime without conceding. That is all we can hope for. That is all we can hope for. We get to halftime without conceding. Perhaps we can make some tactical adjustments. Na Aston Villa have been losing for wamelose games ngapi saa tatu? Wamelose games ngapi in a row? Si ati yao wameanza pia kukua a bit wobbly when it comes to their Champions League ama ni aspirations. Si unaona wamerukwa hadi na Liverpool. Although naona waliwin against Sunderland 4-3, which was a very difficult game for them, and then wakadraw 1-1 na Villa na Forest. Poor tactical foul. Nico Gonzalez hapo naeka tactical foul mwanangu bana. Don't concede. We need a tactical adjustment. We need a tactical adjustment. Toa John Stones. Ona Kovacic akimbie na ball and then a pass nyuma. Ngoja uone a pass ball nyuma. A good one, although it's an easy pass to ignore. Chucky out wide on the right wing. $39 minutes. Halftime haifiki bana, referee. Nani ako chini? Number 21 na ignore. Huyo ana struggle huyo. I think ankles zake pia zinakuwa weak sana. Ankles za nani zinakuwa fragile sana. Za msee anaitwa aje? Za ignore. Even in the career yake ya Wolves, I think alipata a few injuries zenye ni ankle related. So maybe Ake asukume left back and then Kusanov aingie di nini CB. Kukuna just something yenye haiwork tactically, because na feel Man City they're just doing the same pattern, passing the ball, wanaipeleka right wing, wakijaribu kutafuta mtu mwenye atapewa, hakuna mtu ana receive. because I think Southampton ndio watakuwa satisfied with what we've seen in the first half. Wamepata a couple of breaks, wakascore goal ilikuwa offside, so hao plan yao ina work, na hiyo bao hata wamescore, it's from the tactics zenye wanataka kudeploy today. I don't know if you see, if you get it. Ayaya, ni Nunes, si Ait-Nouri. Kumbe ni Nunes, si Ait-Nouri. Na ndio maana naangalia nashangaa, kwani Ait-Nouri leo amevaa socks ndefu aje? Unajua Ait-Nouri huwa anavaa the short socks. Ndio maana wamechagua Husanov. Juu Husanov anacheza right back easily. Faster Marmush, press! Tuko less na mtu mmoja Marmush, acha kuwa fala. Pass ball Foden, pass ball. Okay, you've won a foul, good one. Nunes is back. I don't think atarudi second half. Considering hiyo position yeye pekee anaweza cheza. Sidhani anarudi second half. Unless pain imerudi to 0%. Arsenal bado wana cruise against Newcastle. Niliwaambia hii game yenye mna expect wapigwe ndio wata respond. Man, Foden ameisha man. Oi. Huyu hakuna kitu anafanya. Huyu msee hakuna kitu anafanya. Huyu ni kama amekuwa formatted or something. What the hell? Amego from a student sahi ako huko C-. Marmush bana, uko weak in all challenges. All challenges zenye naonanga Marmush akiparticipate in, he loses all of them. Sikumbuki the last time niliona huyu msee akiwin any challenge. Very, very weird performance by Man City leo. I don't know kama it's because it's the second team ama ni B team. Kwanza there's nothing in our work. We're just moving the ball around them. And then we pass it to the right wing position hoping something is going to happen from there. I don't know if you are seeing the same thing. Southampton look very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable with what's happening. Chucky does well. Oh my God. Chucky, Pierre, remember you had a very poor game against Burnley. I'm just reminding you that you had a very poor game against Burnley. Chucky and Foden in the same team, no. No, it won't work. I don't think it will work because they keep getting in each other's way. Let us just get to halftime without conceding. We will sort it out during halftime. Just get to halftime without conceding. Just get to halftime without conceding. We will handle everything from there. I think it's working in Southampton's favor. I think it's working. Halftime imefika. I think it's working so well for Southampton. A lot of work to be done for Man City. Anaangalia naona kama at least 2 players wenye wanafaa kuwa substituted. Foden ndio wa kwanza, Reinders pia, you're not doing anything, you're not providing anything. Halftime imefika. To watch Arsenal. I'm not happy about your first half. I understand the concept ya kutaka kurest players Pep, but mbona haujarestisha Chaki basi? Ama he's not a player. Ungeachia Foden basi, Foden akuja adominate. Ama afanye whatever anataka kufanya. But putting him and Chaki in the same team, high work. They are the same profile. They keep getting on each other's way. Na high lead into anything. Arsenal, toke Arsenal hapo. Nataka kuwatch highlights ya Barcelona versus nini? Versus Barcelona versus Getafe. Nimeona the first. Kwani hao wana updatingi highlights pole pole hadi. Websites zangu za kuwatch highlights ziko wapi? Websites zangu za kuwatch highlights ziko wapi? Football logos, highlights, I need something in the second half. I wouldn't even bother kuleta the same team out. Someone has to be substituted. Barcelona versus Getafe. Madrid jana wali draw. We were here for the stream. We were doing the gaming stream. We were doing the gaming stream during that one. Finished. Arsenal Newcastle. Newcastle on a struggle. Newcastle simdraw tu na Arsenal. As much as mnaweza kuwa mtaki kushinda, but you just draw with them basi. If you don't want to do us a lot of favors, just draw with them. Just draw. Just a draw with them. It's going to push us a long way. That's all we ask for. Alright, Dan Ban. Stupid shot. Barcelona women versus Bayern women. Bado uko 0-0. Bado iko 0-0 hiyo. Hamna mambo mengine. Algiers. Arsenal Newcastle. Newcastle just score one, please. Na msiconcede bao ya pili basi. Newcastle just sitting back deep. Sitaki hata kuongelelea Man City. Unajua, I just know Pep hata make change. He won't make a change ati to the point that enye ita reflect atataka kutake charge. Ataachia hao the same frauds watokee second half. Naangalia highlights za wow. Bruno Guimaraes. Set piece for any set piece yao. Usishoot Bruno. Cross ball tu. Man City versus Southampton. Unajua kwa nini nataka Newcastle wascore mapema? Because probably Arsenal wataweka Saka na akiekwa he will score. That is my worry about them. Najua wakieka Saka will score. So Newcastle need to score before he does. Danban. Nakuwa pressed hapa Danban. Non-Arsenal fans on the feeling a bit nervous, although they have the one goal. Gordon ako wapi? Gordon maybe can cause some chaos for Newcastle. Na Voltamada. I don't know. It's a long way to go. Game inaenda kufika half time. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Arsenal with the one goal as they scored in the 9th minute. Outside the box shot. It was very shambolic defending by Newcastle. I'm sure we all agree on that one. If you watched that goal. Almost half time up, huh? Three minutes added on. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Oh, the Arsenal wako Fulham tena. Difficult game here for Fulham. Bruno Guimaraes. Jacob Murphy. Bro, Jacob Murphy convinced everyone he can be a good right wing. Fake it till you make it, bros. A lot of war in the Arsenal stadium. I can even feel how nervous they are. All of them. Unaweza tell ikifika hii stage of the season they get very nervous. You can tell, even by the way the energy is in the stadium. You can tell that they are very nervous about what's the remaining part of the season. Alafu ende kwa Atletico iwaume mbili. Atletico iwalime mbili. Ni hivyo ishaenda. Uliza Barcelona. Uliza Barcelona what happened. See. Poor set piece by Tonali. Poor set piece. Kuna fans wa Man City naona wamelala. Second half inaenda kwanza though. Second half inaanza. Goalkeeper wangu, goalkeeper uko wapi bana? Goalkeeper unafaa utoke man. Difficult second half here. Ignore sasa, hiyo ndio time ya kushoot ball bro. Hapo ndio unafaa una shoot. Nice one Marmush. Rudi ndani haraka Marmush. Una take too long. Umetake too long. Unafanya hao center backs wa Southampton wakae ni kama unacheza against akina Pique, akina Ramos, akina Varane, akina Puyol. Marmush anafanya hao defenders wa Southampton wakae hivyo because he's hesitating too much. You can tell hajakuwa akicheza games mingi. ama games consecutively, ana take too much time. Cross ball Reinders. Nice one. Ndio hiyo Foden. Marmush ana take too much time. Faster bana, faster. Faster. Marmush gawa. Gawa Marmush. Angalia Marmush. Oh my god. Nawambia he's hesitating too much when it comes to everything. Ana hesitate sana Marmush. Amelose hiyo killer instinct yake yenye alikuanga nayo. Ana hesitate everything. Ake. Gawa Ake. Ake hayuko experienced in those positions. You can just know. When tu kwenye amepass hiyo ball, you just know he's a defender who is trying to do something. Faster, eka pressure, usipass ball nyuma. Waekea pressure Foden. Gawa ball Foden. Aya Foden. Eka pressure. Cut back. Nunes crosses the ball to no one. Chukua ball. Faster, eka pressure. Eka pressure Kovacic. Nice one. Foden, sasa take your time. Chaki. Kuna mtu tena. Toa Marmush. Positioning yake pia iko off. Angalia, bala attack near post. Marmush ndiye atatolewa. Ana hesitate sana Marmush. Amelose hiyo sharpness yake yenye alikuwa nayo. Nitawa explainia aje ndio muunderstand. Marmush alikuwa na a very quick trigger. Ni kushika tu ball. Tap. Sasa anapata ball ana hesitate. Ana hesitate sana Marmush. Sharpness imeisha. O'Reilly ana warm up akiwa na Doku. Toa ball Stones, usi overthink. Nice one cover. Tukisonga. Howard Bellis ataokota Marmush, ngoja uone. Nimekuambia. Bahati imekuwa foul. Marmush anasukumwanga very very easily. Nilikuwa tunajua hapa ukijaribu anything utaokoto ushangae. Angalia Kovacic with a world class touch. Reinders kwa set piece. Reinders ndio anapiga set piece. I hope you prove me wrong. Oh, ni parts outside. Foden, fuck off. Fuck off Foden. Fuck off Foden. Fuck off. Kama utaji kucheza mpira this season, just tell us. Instead of wasting our time. A player of your caliber, Foden, you are to hit the target from such distances. A player of your caliber, Foden, you should be hitting the target. At least, the minimum thing you should do there is hitting the target, Foden. You're shocking me with how things are progressing. Savinho na Doku wanakuja kukuwa introduced. Foden achujwe. Toa ball. Foden lazima atolewe. Foden atolewe wakiwa wa kwanza. Foden na nani? Ama ubakishe Foden na Chaki, utoe Reinders na Marmush. Basi sasa shida ya kutoa Marmush utakosa hiyo main striker katikati. So just keep him on for a minute hadi dakika 70 huko. So I'm looking at Foden and I'm looking at Reinders. I'm looking at Foden and Reinders. But naona Kovacic na Foden ndio anaweza tolewa. I don't know about that. I don't know about Kovacic. Kovacic not too good. Si ati amekuwa world class sana, but pia I will take off Reinders. Reinders and Foden for me. Hao ndio nafaa, they should be substituted. Because when I'm looking at Reinders, akibaki, his defensive contribution si ati ni the best. So yeah, defensively hataweza kufanya defensive work kama ya Kovacic. Shoot! Piga substitute, Foden toka. Foden, we need to have a serious conversation. Foden is struggling so much. So much. Kovacic pia ametolewa. Sasa Kovacic akitolewa, I'm slightly worried about the defensive contributions za Reinders. Pepa na make changes 12 minutes into the second half. Fabio. So hapa we are pushing full throttle sasa. Full throttle for this one. Inua cross, Reinders. Expected goals ya Arsenal 0.08. Sitaji kusema. Acha tu niache. Newcastle bana, tupatieni kitu bana. Newcastle man. Newcastle. Kisonga. Savinho. Step on it, Savinho. Step on it. Ivo, though output bado iko low. Keep going at him. Huyu mse wa Southampton anakaa na struggle. Skuma kitu. Doku. Pass tu hapo chini. Pass chini. Ay, Reinders, man! Marmush, hata si Reinders. Ni Marmush tena. Si nimwambia Marmush is finishing isiwadanganye venye alicheza against Newcastle. There's no way una miss from there, Marmush. Hata unashindwa kuhit the target aji. How? How, Marmush, how? Hizi chances zote zenye umekuwa ukipata zingekuwa kwa Haaland, angekuwa amescore at least one. Make changes hapa pia Southampton. Stewart na Bragg off. Charles na Larin in. Man, Savinho unafanya nini, man? Is this guy our winger? Ay. Tangu nani aende bwana, hiyo right wing ni kama imekuwa cast. Anaitwa aje tangu Mahrez aende? Angalia Marmush bana, ana miss another chance. Atapata chances ngapi huyu msee before score? Kwani amekuwa Rashford? Msee bana. Huyu jamaa na Ayuk positioning pia ni off. Doku. Reinders. Savinho, hii ni chance yako ya kumchukua. Nice one. Nunes, inje ya box, Nunes. Oh my god. Bana, Marmush ulikuwa wapi? Hiyo ni tap in, man. Savinho. Doku na una lose ball kama Dwanzi. Mwangushe tu. Thank you, Trafford. Doku ana lose ball ni kama ni fala hapo. Bana hizo chances zote zenye tumemiss man, I hope hazita to haunt. I'm just hoping and pray hizo chances zote zisituume. Savio mchukue. Savio. Jamaa stoke hapo. Hiyo press isi fail. Wasipass hiyo ball juu. Nice one. Good defending. Haya ni yetu hiyo. Hiyo ni save yenye goalkeeper anafaa kumake, if we are being honest. If we are being honest, goalkeeper wa Southampton, you should make that save against Savi. Ball imepigwa right distance. Newcastle anakaguza. Output tu ndio shida. Wacha. Nje ya box. Nje ya box wewe mse wa Newcastle. Kuna watu wengi sana hapo nje ya box wanangoja ball. Stones back on his feet. Eze is down, time wasting. Eze gimmick. Do your chance. Bana hiki Howard Bellis kiko chila pahali. Lakini bao yetu inakuja. Bao inakuja Man City. Bao inakuja. Eka tu pressure. Weka pressure. Bao inakuja. Eka pressure bana. Eka pressure. Ake. Faster. Newcastle mliachia Eze hiyo space yote aje. Mlimuachia hiyo space yote aje Newcastle. Bana Umar Musha atolewe man. Anashinda tu akiwaste chances zetu hapo mbele. Eze is back on his feet. Antoa Eze wanaweka Doman. Wanaweka Martinelli. Gabriela. Acha ball ipite. O'Reilly warming up with Haaland. Kiona niko O'Reilly, unajua 8 Nori masaa inaisha. Masaa yako inaisha. Tunataka bao bana, eka pressure. Savio mchukue Savio ako peke yake. Nice one. Ball istoke nje. Kona. Nilikuwa ndani ingekuwa goal kick. Savio with the corner. Too much power on the corner. Chini ya box tena. Toa isipige counter. Ref man, kwani uref ni wa Southampton? Bana, hizi foul zote zenye anashinda akipeana hapa hata hakuna fouls. Marmush anatolewa, waste chances sana. There's no doubt about it. We've had chances. At least one goal, Marmush. At least. Na si ati I'm playing down your efforts. But at least one goal, Leo. At least one. At least one for you, Leo. With all the chances zenye umepata. At least one. At least one chance. Ungeconvert ikwe goal, Marmush. Wananipea pressure bana hao Man City. Newcastle nao hawakai kama watapata anything. They are playing very mediocre football. Aya ndio, twende Chaki, patia mnyama Haaland. Peana ball. Tangalia penalty. Mwenye amepo hiyo ball a shoot ametake long. Wow. Huyo ni nani? Hiyo si handball. Sioni handball hapo. Hiyo si handball. Reinders naye ana shoot ball vibaya. Ana shoot ball hata by the time ball inatoka kwa miguu zake unajua haiwezi hata kuwa on target. Offside hapo Southampton. Arsenal the set piece. Madueke. Bao inakuja Man City. Chance inakuja si bao, chance. So we need someone we need someone that is alert akue on the end of that chance. Savio mchukue. Ndio ball Savinho. Chance. Doku wana shoot corner. Player down for Southampton. Huyu left back wao amekuwa akisuffer for the last kama 10 minutes. I don't know why hawajamchange. Huyu left back wa Southampton. Next week ndio F1 inarudi. F1 is back next weekend. Number 34 atoke tu. Amekuwa akistruggle tangu sijui the how many minutes in. Tangu daka kama ya 65. Nataka kuniambia hakuna mtu mwenye anaona. Considering that they even have medical zinirongaji. Their vitals ama sijui they can check the players vitals. Grinders on the corner. Chaki anachonga ndani, goalkeeper asirushe yo ball, asirushe ball Man City. Final pass niliwaambia Doku inahitaji a lot of improvement. Aki ameland awkwardly. 5 minutes 2 minutes ago. I'll be done. Southampton wamescore. Oh my god, wamescore. Wamescore, bro. Oh my goodness, man. What the hell? What the hell is going on, man? Nimetoka tu 2 minutes Southampton wamescore, man. Fuck you, Marmush. Hizo chances zote zenye umeuza toka hapa. Aisha enda hii. Ishaisha. Ishaisha hii. Hata nini yangu ya kuchange imekataa. Ishaenda hii game. Niliwaambia tu hizo chances zote zenye Marmush umeuza, we ni fala sana. Marmush we ni fala sana. Marmush we you're such a shit player. Hizo chances zote zenye umeuza hapo, go to hell. Hata I hope hata utakuwa hii club at the end of the season. I hope hata usikuwe hii club at the end of the season. You go as far away from Man City as possible. Hizo chances zote zenye Marmush ameuza, go to hell, man. Faisal, they have something to defend for. Nunes hata ana cross ball vibaya. Fuck. Sijatoka hata 5 minutes washa concede. Shoot, Reinders! Inja box. Shoot! Golazo! Score ball, Doku. Nice one. Deflection will take it. Score your ball, attack them. Attack, bana. Attack. Mtashinda hapa mkifumble 1-1. Big deflection. Man City mkuwe rada. Mwache mchezo bana. Acheni mchezo. Hii ni semi-final bana. Anything can happen. Grow up, Man City. Hizo chances zote mnafaa mkuwe mliconvert kitambo sana. Hii game inafaa kuwa 3-0. Fala anaitwa Marmush ndiye alikuwa anacheza huko mbele, doing a lot of nothing. 1-1. This is why I hate watching mediocre players. Good save up by the goalkeeper. Southampton's first corner. They are the team with the most set piece goals in the set piece corner goals in the championship. Toy your ball. Toa. Haya ndio Doku. Tukanyage. Twende hadi mwisho. Hiyo ni bao. Twende hadi mwisho Doku. Kiti imekuwa moto. Boli jatoka. Bana Savio pia wewe you are very frustrating saa zingine. You are very frustrating Savio. Very frustrating to watch. Very frustrating to watch Savio. Hiyo deflection imetuokoa kianani. Hiyo deflection imetuokoa. Bernardo Silva, I hope ameingia for Reinders. Juu Reinders hakuna kitu mnafanya. Bernardo anaingia. Bana nimejigongesha kichwa hapa. Nimegonga na hii. Nimegonga hii alafu ikagonga ukuta. Savio mchukue mzee. Mko 1-on-1 na we ni winga. Chucky, nice one. Na cross ball. I didn't even see venye tulikuwa. Niona tu ilikuwa outside the box long shot. Golazo! Golazo Nico Gonzalez! Nico Gonzalez golazo! Golazo, golazo, golazo! Golazo! Man City! Nice one Nico Gonzalez! Nico! Long shot golazo! Long shot golazo! 2-1 City! 2-1 City! 2-1 City! Check hiyo golazo, ona venye navurutwa. Ra, leta hapa nikuoneshe. Poop! Toa uvunjike mkono. Toa uvunjike mkono goalkeeper. Toa uguzwe. Toa hiyo bao hapo ndani tuone. Piga golazo hapa hadi kamera inavunjika. Angalia golazo bana. Beautiful strike by Nico Gonzalez. Sasa mchukue ball mkae nayo Man City. Mchukue ball mkae nayo. Mchukue ball mkae nayo. Msikubali hao wafike hata kwa box yetu. Msikubali wafike kwa box yetu. Mnajua timu za championship venye they are good when it comes to throw-ins. Ukamrona wacha nilikuwa mbona hakuanza? Nilikuwa ndani yange anza for them. Bana Newcastle they are moving the ball but wako very toothless. Nick Pope, you're such a bozo. Nick Pope, you're such a bozo. Nick Pope ni bozo sasa. Ni wale watu tu wanaoa bozos tu. Ni bozo tu ninamsumbua. What the hell is Nick Pope doing? Toa kona, toa ikona, toa ikona, toa kona. Toa. Savio, kuwa rada, goalkeeper. Metolewa ingine, another corner from hii side ya chini. Itakuwa in swinger. Itakuwa in swinger. Itakuwa in swinger. Hii si denial. Si goalkeeper sio last. Nani ndio last man? Mbona EPL hawajuangi rules za football? Goalkeeper. Nice one. Gawa Doku! Fuck off, man! Naona with chance, bana! Doku, man! Open net! Anakataa kushoot from open net! Bana, huu Doku hakuangi serious, bana. Hata sasa tu concede. Bana, Doku sometimes hakuangi serious. Open net! Ni open! It is open! Kazi yako ni kupiga ball iende ingie. Man, huu Doku saa zingine unakonga waste, man. Doku unakuanga waste, man, sana. I don't care kama wewe ndio uliequalize hiyo bao. I don't care. Wewe ni waste, man, sana. Open net! Open net! Unajaribu dribble open net, una dribble ya nini surely? Cut back. Fuck off, Savinho. Man, wingers wetu tu ni shit tu. Wingers wetu tu ni shit tu. Kazi yao tu ni kukimbia na kudribble. Hawana anything else apart from that. Hakuna kitu kingine wingers wetu wako na isipokuwa hiyo. Pale penye you require a little bit of watu players wenye ni competent wakuwe tu in terms of goal scoring na finishing. Wingers wetu hapo they check out. Southampton anaweza score. Bana, Doku ako peke yake, man. Badala apige ball iende ingie, anaenda kudribble like a crazy person. Like a crazy person. Hizi ni vitu zenye watu they are crazy they do. Man, Doku umetuwaste hapo. Hii pressure yote yenye tuko nayo hapa tunge overcome if you just converted that chance. Siwezi weka hapa kwa sababu ya copyright and shit. Goalkeeper amekuja akamiss. Angalia Doku bala pass ball. Angalia. Hata akina Haaland na Savio ndio maana wameacha ku advance na hiyo run. Juu alikuwa anajua tu nani Doku tu atatupeana. Kona. Pass ball, Doku. Wisa anapeleka ball binguni. Niambie game yenye mna expect Arsenal wa lose hawezi lose. Juu nyinyi wote mna Arsenal wana losing zenye amuwatch. Referee amehold sana but amepeana free kick in the end. Arsenal wana losing zile games zenye hamuwatch, hamu expect. Hii against Newcastle Lee. Me I knew it from midweek. Venye mlikuwa mna hype Newcastle, I just knew watakuja tu kupossess but hawata convert anything. And that is what has happened in the 80 minutes we've been watching this Arsenal game. So unless Newcastle figure out their shit in the last 10 minutes. Geuka Haaland. Ona Saka score. Deflection. Hakuna foul hapo. Hakuna foul hapo. Hakuna foul hapo. Hakuna foul hapo. Goal kick. Hakuna foul hapo. Hakuna foul hapo Sienza. Corner for Arsenal. Meisha game ya Man City. Imeisha. Game imeisha. Man City win against Southampton in a very dramatic football match, to say the least. To say the least. To say the least. I don't know even what to say. I don't think ilikuwa inafaa kukuwa as difficult as that. It shouldn't have been as difficult as that. It shouldn't have been as difficult as that. It shouldn't. Acha nione Aziz aliscore bao inakaa. It's just basic. Ni zile tu bao zenye Man City mtu ana lose ball, ni Chaki ana lose ball, and then defensively, where is our number 6 in that position? Where is our number 6 in that position? He's nowhere to be found. Where is our number 8? Nowhere. It's a good goal by the Southampton player though. It's a good finish by the Southampton player. Sikuwatch kwa sababu I was out. But it's a good finish. Naona hiyo first touch yenye first touch hapo. Angalia hiyo first touch. Kama amegeuka and then he knows what he wants to do with it. Kama wangewin ingekuwa the best goal. Kama wangewin game ibao ingekuwa a very good. Maybe ingekuwa goal of the tournament. I don't know. But haikuwa inafaa kukuwa ngumu hivyo. It shouldn't have been that difficult. I know ina sound ni kama niko spoiled or something. But no. haikuwa inafaa kukuwa that difficult. Unakumbuka nikisema we should beat them. It doesn't matter what happens, we should beat them. We should have easily. I know imekuwa chaotic. Watanimalizia energy, but again Marmush not good enough when it comes to those chances. Not good enough. Not good enough. I don't know kama ni kwa sababu he hasn't been playing a lot. Sharpness, positioning mbaya zote. Hizo amepata, I think alipata kama 5 good chances, man. 0 goals. Ana ako level the same na Rashford. I know Rashford scored today. I know he's catching strays, but nah. No way. Angalia kwenye Nico Gonzalez amefinyia hiyo long shot wewe. Angalia kwenye hiyo long shot imefinyiwa kutoka hapa imeenda hapa juu top bins. Acha nitoe, wasiniekee copyright kama last time. Pip, hiyo golazo ni no. Doku again, a good chance in the end. Hapo penye goalkeeper go off the line. Why are you waiting? Why are you loading? I feel ni kama nakuwa perfectionist. Si perfectionist, but I always want more. I think first half ilikuwa due to tactical reasons. I get the fact that Doku tired, Haaland tired, O'Reilly tired. You don't want to push them for wacheze another 90 minutes. Maybe you keep them at bay for the first 60 and then you bring them on. I understand your aspect. Utaki your best players wachoke. Yeah, okay, so wacha tu tuseme things zili work out for us. Wacha tu tuseme it worked out for us, but imekuwa hizo chances zote zenye Marmush umepata msee. Good goal. Naona Nico Gonzalez amepewa man of the match. Which is okay. I know nimekuwa critical of Doku. But the best thing ni alikuja kama sub na alichange game. Savio, I still want more. Kuna chance ulipata ukadrag wide. Kuna yenye ulipiga goalkeeper akasave. So maybe that was a good attempt. Other than that, Savio pia, I want more. Anyway, imekuwa fun. Aya, tumequalify, tuko in the Champions League. Inaitwaje? FA Cup final. We will play either Leeds ama Chelsea, who are playing tomorrow, I think. You can see hapa Man City tushaingia already. Book the spot, and then Chelsea na Leeds kesho tunawangoja. Whoever qualifies, I don't think it's going to be an easy game by any standards. We know the kind of football yenye Chelsea wanacheza. Wamechange manager, wameleta their interim guy mwenye alidraw na sisi 1-1 and they are in the earlier part of the season. And then Leeds pia very good in terms of breaking transition. Defensively, I can't comment about them. Sijakuwa nikiwa observe defensively. Jana ndio ni watch game ya Leeds. But kuna siku ni watch game Leeds versus Bournemouth ilikuwa jana. Ama ni Wednesday ama ni Tuesday. One of the days niliwatch Leeds. Wanaweza combine very well in transitions, which is Man City's biggest weakness. Hopefully tutafika kwa final ni nini? May 16th. May 16th is how many days away? I'm not updating my graphics drivers again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks from now. So hopefully by the time tunafika hapo we won't have any injuries. Tusikuwe na any injuries for that one. Nikiangalia kwanza defensively nataka ake nataka Husanov na nataka Gehi wakue. Hata tuangalie fixtures za Man City sasa juu najua sasa shida watazi update kwa sababu sasa itakuwa aje hapa game yetu against Bournemouth itaposponiwa. Hii itaposponiwa. Kwa sababu on Saturday we are playing against either Chelsea or Leeds. So hii game itaposponiwa. So between sai na our next game which is on May 4th. May 4th ni lini? 1, 2, so between sai and May 4th we should make sure to go as rested as possible, because from the moment we start this Everton game until the end of the season ni kuenda. Tucheza games ngapi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus hiyo moja ya nini, hiyo ni 6 games. 6 games in 20 days. Hiyo ni average ya ngapi? A game every 3 days. 20 days divided by 6 games, yes. A game every 3 days. After every 3 days tunacheza game. Na kuna players wenye nimeona leo hawajanifurahisha. Kuna players wenye nilikuwa nasema maybe if things start getting difficult for us towards the end of the season in terms of hizo game sita in 20 days, kuna watu tunaweza look forward to calling. Na sijaangalia Foden bado he's going through his things zenye ana go through. Midfield maybe Kovacic tunaweza mleta for a few games, yale ni bamba leo. But mse kama Reinders bado sharpness iko chini. Reinders especially kwa midfield considering Rodri venye akona injury scares. Sana Rodri. So nilikuwa naangalia Kovacic anaweza saidia. But again sijui mbona Pep apendi kutumia Nico Gonzalez. Newcastle ni shit sana. Sinimwambia Newcastle this season hawezi sumbua Arsenal. Ni wote mlikuwa mna expect wata lose. Mlikuwa mnadhani Arsenal wata lose against Newcastle. Newcastle hawezi land a glove. Hiyo ndio challenge yenye wako nayo. Hawezi land a glove. They are too weak, they are too passive, they are too shit. Hata ukiangalia EPL table. Wako 14th mse. Wako 14th. Wame concede more goals than they have scored. Mlikuwa mna expect wasumbue Arsenal. Mlikuwa mnadhani Arsenal watashindwa kuscore. But turns out Newcastle wana struggle. Maybe we watch the last 5 minutes of this one. Who do I want to play against? Chelsea ama Leeds? Who do I want to qualify kesho? Chelsea ama Leeds? Shida hizi teams ndogo zinasumbuanga Man City sana na hizi low blocks zao. Low blocks zinasumbua Man City sana. Simeona kama leo. Bana huyu jamaa ni matope sana. I can't believe who fraud anaitwa nani aliscore 2 goals against Barcelona. Who fraud anaitwa nani? Who fraud mwenye anatoka Man U akaenda Newcastle huyu mse. Anthony Elanga aliscore 2 goals against Barcelona. Bana siwa concede tu last minute. Wakiconcede last minute inawatoboa. Newcastle bado. There's a reason wako 14th. Wana luck ile. Unaona ile season yenye wali qualify for Champions League venye walikuwa wanacheza football so direct. I don't know kama it's because they lost Isak. So wame digress. But yeah. Bado. Especially pale mbele. Arsenal fans even struggling to watch. Newcastle naona hakuna ideas. Hii sasa ndio EPL football. Angalia ufala. This is shit football. Watching Arsenal. Na nashindwa nitawatch aje Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid on Tuesday ama Wednesday. Going to one of the most boring games tutawatch. But sasa unajua advantage ni gani? Advantage ni Wednesday. Advantage ni Atletico wakiwa kwa wata-attack. Atletico wakiwa kwa home, they will attack. They will attack Arsenal. The most boring one itakuwa second leg. But sasa I feel second leg ita depend on outcome ya first leg. So first leg tunataka nini ikuwe hivi. Tunataka Atletico washinde 2-1 ama 2-0. Yani tuweke Arsenal na position yenye ina au ndio wanafaa ku attack. Tuone what will happen. So on Wednesday we will all be Atletico Madrid fans on Wednesday. Cross ball, Meili, Visa. Bana wanakaa wako so legi. Unaona venye kwa FIFA unaweza zoea kucheza FIFA. Unajua kwa FIFA kuko na setting ya fast, slow, medium. Kuko na hiyo setting. Hii game yenye na watch ya Newcastle versus Arsenal ni kama wanacheza slow. Hakukai ni kama kuna players hata wanakimbia ama wana move or anything. Newcastle so shit. So shit. Imeisha sasa naona mawili. Wamewini. But bado wako on their skates. Bado wako on their skates. I don't think this win against Newcastle in our feel at na confidence. Set piece for Newcastle. Ona hiyo bao ya Nico Gonzalez. Pop! Hiyo ni golazo. Wow! Jangalia hiyo kitu bana kwenye inatolewa. Beautiful goal by Nico Gonzalez. Set piece for Newcastle. Tuone how it's going to turn out. Hiyo ni golazo bana. Inaletwa ndani na Tonali. Hafifu. Shit game by Newcastle. Apeja Ateta na celebrate. Oh. Sasa Wayne Rooney, come forward. Come forward, Wayne Rooney. Comment the same things you said about Man City celebrating against Arsenal. Say the same thing against Ateta basi. Ateta pia amecelebrate. Venye ulikuwa unasema Man City fans, Man City players are celebrating too highly. Say the same thing about Ateta today. Say the same thing about Ateta today. With the way I'm celebrating your 1-0 against Newcastle, who are 14th, FYI. I'm waiting for Wayne Rooney's comments. Si alijifanya venye he knows how to comment when or not players can celebrate. I'm waiting for him to say something about that Mikel Arteta celebration. Piece of shit. I'm hoping a comment about you. Si alikuwa anasema Man City players they over celebrating. Coach wa Arsenal ame celebrate. Go and say something about it. See you guys tomorrow.